happy weekend, happy vlog. It is about 11 o'clock on a Saturday and we are starting to vlog. Things might look a little weird because we're trying out a new vlog camera. I have to update you guys on a couple of things. So the first thing is I was supposed to vlog last weekend, but Mateo and I decided to get really bad upper respiratory infections where we ended up in an urgent care getting steroid injections and our booty shakers. So that was pretty exciting. So we didn't vlog. So I'm vlogging now and it's a little different. You guys know how I feel about change. We don't handle it very well. So this feels a little different. You guys are gonna have to give me some feedback, what you think, how it looks, how it sounds. If it's weird that it like moves like I move. Just kidding, I wish I was this smooth. Something else, what else do I need to update you guys on? Thank you to Mary Ruth Organics for sponsoring this weekend vlog. We are gonna get into that in just a second. But this weekend, what do we have going on? So we have to find cinnamon toothpaste. If you guys follow on Instagram and watch my stories, you know what I'm talking about, but we definitely need to find some cinnamon toothpaste and we need to make Parker try it. So we had this whole conversation 2 nights ago where I was brushing my teeth and I had this eureka moment where I was like, oh, they should invent cinnamon toothpaste. And from the shower, he screams out, he's like, no, they should disinvent anything cinnamon flavor. And I was like, okay, first of all, what does that word mean? Second of all, I will take anything that's fireball flavor. Cinnamon flavor season. Anything that's fireball flavor, I love. So we are on a mission to find that because we need to convert my spouse into a cinnamon lover. Okay, the other thing is, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you are in your mid 30s to mid 40s, I think you are in that age range. Has my hair been like this the whole time and nobody said anything? Like, maybe that's one of the downsides of this camera is the viewfinder is so small that I can't see when my hair is trying to ruin my life. Okay. So if you guys are in your mid 30s to mid 40s, you are of the Sanrio generation, and this is just a PSA. If you have a Build-A-Bear near you, then there are Sanrio character Build-A-Bears at your local mall. So at some point, maybe sometime in my life, it would be nice to go. However, I do feel a little bit of shame taking my teenage stepdaughter to the mall to get her 40-year-old stepmother a stuffed animal. So we might have to rethink that idea, at least for now. Okay, what else? The other thing is we are anticipating a really, really bad freeze. So we are on like high alert, freeze warning, frozen air, cover your faucets, your life is about to get ruined. This happens every January/February. If you guys remember 2 or 3 years ago, we had some pipes burst in our garage and also in our gutters froze. And then when they were defrosting, they like burst our wall and ruined our whole bookcase. Yeah, anyway, so we're anticipating, what is it called? Harsh weather? Bad weather? Freeze weather? Anyway, it has a special name. We're anticipating that, which means also rolling blackouts, which means charge all your devices, which means no Wi-Fi, which means not a good thing. So anything that we need to do today or tomorrow is probably the best time to do that. We are also celebrating my son's 12th birthday this weekend. How is my son turning 12 on Wednesday when I'm still the same age? Does anyone else feel that way? Like you get to a certain point where you're like, how are my kids growing up and getting older and I am still the same person? Like why did you trust me with a living life? Like why did you give me this thing to raise? Because I'm still raising myself. So tomorrow we are going to have lunch, and I definitely want to show you guys that because we're going to Mateo's favorite Korean barbecue, cook your own food. I hate it. I'm going to put it out there, and if this makes me lose a panda, I am so sorry, but you know my heart and you know I mean well. But if I have to pay to cook my own food, I should be getting paid. And I have to leave all my clothes. Like, this is the only restaurant that I have to strip naked in the garage before coming into the house because I smell like a bonfire. It is awful, but it's where he chose to go and I love him. So that's tomorrow. Tomorrow's also when the freeze starts, so we'll see if we can navigate it. But I want to show you guys how this functions. So apparently I've been doing it wrong. Let's see how it adjusts. I've been doing it wrong. Apparently, if I want to grow and develop, I need to like get better with technology and cameras and things. So what do we think? Do we like it? So while you guys are here and while we're talking, I did want to talk to you guys about something. It's so dumb. So do you guys see these little rings? Okay. So these are just little cheapy vermeil, like plated rings from Amazon, which I can't wear my wedding rings anymore because something's going on with my fingers and they hurt. I went to the doctor, I got blood work. I love this song. I'm a cat. So we went to the doctor, I got blood work. I suspected, hey, you know what? Maybe I have arthritis because both of my grandmas had arthritis. And is she trying to ruin my life again? So both of my grandmas had arthritis. I know it's only a matter of time before I get it, or osteoporosis, or whatever, all those delicious, great things that women get. And I got worried because every so often my fingers get really tight. It feels almost like they're shrinking and I get super nervous. So I went to the doctor. I said, hey, my fingers feel weird. Do they hurt? I'm like, I wouldn't say hurt. They just feel whatever. What really freaks me out is my wedding rings don't fit anymore. So like the shape of my knuckles has changed. Got blood work. They checked for everything, like all the ANAs or whatever. So I don't have lupus. I don't have any autoimmune, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't have anything registering for arthritis. So we don't know what it is. What is extremely frustrating is I can't wear my wedding rings. So let me show you guys, hold on. I keep my jewelry in this drawer. See, this is the thing that I'm like struggling to adjust with my camera, is it like doesn't point where I need it to point when I need it to point. So these are my wedding rings. And for some reason, they just don't fit over my knuckles anymore. They grew. They grew somehow. I don't know why. I don't know how. They don't hurt. They're not uncomfortable. Like my bone changed. And so now my fingers every so often feel weird or hurt, but I got tested for everything and everything is negative. So if you guys have any recommendations, advice, anything that I could do, it's definitely not like a swelling thing, like diet or not enough water or too much salt. I've already looked into all of that and I did the blood work. So anyway, my fingers are weird, but the whole point of that was to say I found these little guys on Amazon and for now they're good enough and they still look kind of like what I like. They do look like wedding bands, but more importantly, I need to find out why. I am a why person, so I need to find out the why. I also need to find cinnamon toothpaste. We are actually just killing time now because we need to go to lunch with Randon and then pick up Mateo's birthday cake for tomorrow. And then I think that'll be it for today, with the exception of finding cinnamon toothpaste and preparing for the freeze, I would think. Yeah, and maybe do something about my hair because it's not being my friend right now. Like, just pretend it's cute, okay? Oh, you know what else? I have to tell you guys, I succumbed to Instagram ads. Like, I'm pretty sure they're like artificial intelligence ads, where I was telling you guys about the perfumes that I recently got at Sephora. And then all of a sudden, all of my Instagram story ads are like, hey, you should try Noteworthy. Hey, do you like the smell of crayons? Hey, do you like the smell of leather or bleach or chemicals? Oh, okay, then you should do our quiz, because 89% of the people that do our quiz, we nail their signature fragrance. And I'm like, at first I used to get offended, like, why are you listening to me? And then I started to realize I could use it to my advantage, because, I mean, you're gonna listen to me anyway. I might as well get something good out of it, right? So my Noteworthy kit arrived yesterday. I haven't smelt it. I haven't, because I'm waiting for you guys. Let me show you. This, it arrived yesterday. I opened it. Haven't smelled it. I haven't sprayed anything. I haven't seen if they actually nailed my signature scent. I mean, this could change my life, but it could also ruin the fact that I have like 98 perfumes already. So I thought we would sit down here and chat about a couple things. The first thing is, have you heard about these? Okay, so there are probably millions of videos of beauty blender dupes. These are beauty blender dupes, and buy this instead of the $20 beauty blender dupe. And for years I tried all of those said dupes and nothing really came close. In fact, when Real Techniques came out with their blending sponge, everyone was like, oh, this is also a beauty blender dupe. And I was like, okay, it's not, but it's a good sponge, but it's kind of floppy for my taste. You guys know I'm a die-hard fan of beauty blenders. So after 1.5 million recommendations of people saying random sponges from Amazon were beauty blender dupes, I was like, I give up. I will say this. This is not a beauty blender dupe, so it's not the same exact type of sponge, but it's just as good and gives you the same exact results as a real beauty blender. Hold on, let me see if I have a clean one. Here we go. So these are the Pawpaw, and I guess what made them super popular is they are purchased by professional makeup artists. So instead of professional makeup artists spending $20 a pop on fancy sponges, they get this $8 pack of 6, and it changes their life. So here is a side-by-side comparison for you guys. You can see the texture is also very different. So they aren't dupes. They aren't the same type of sponge. They aren't the same type of material. They don't feel the same. This one's a lot spongier and soft. This one's a lot more like an actual sponge. You know, this one's bouncy. This one feels more like a sponge. So they're not dupes. To me, a dupe is a copy, you know, but it is so good. I'm a fan of sponges. I love brushes, but my favorite go-to is always to use a sponge. This is the one that I used today. So you can see when it's wet, it does definitely get significantly bigger and full of lint too. So I wanted to share that with you guys from Amazon. The other thing is the new Big Bush Brow Tinted Gel from Urban Decay. That's all I have in my brows right now. That's it. That's all I have in my brows, and I'm using the shade Neutral Nana. I also got Brown Sugar. I want to use this one. I think this one might be a little bit better of a match, but I saw it on, I don't remember where I saw it, and I was like, what? Urban Decay is a new brow product, and I don't know about it? So obviously I ran to the store and I got it. Tried it today. Definitely love it. It's a really interesting product. It feels like wax, gel, tint, like all in one. It feels like one of those super inventive hybrid products that has a bunch of different options or functions. Tints, shapes, volumizes all in one. Pack on hair like, okay, so it does have hair-like fibers, which makes perfect sense because you could see. Anyway, sorry about the close-up. This is awesome. It's tint, it's gel, it holds them down. It isn't crunchy. It's firm, but it's not crunchy. It adds volume, which is really awesome. You guys, with all due respect, my hair is driving me crazy today. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay, so there's that. We did the brow, the sponge. I was wearing this, and let me tell you. I'm on the endless, never-ending, infinite world of always trying to find the best lip oil. I've pretty much tried every lip oil on the market, and it's very hard for me to find one that I don't love. This one being included. It's the new Kissing Jelly Gloss from Toothpaste. Tastes like watermelon Jolly Ranchers. It's amazing. I love it, but it's pretty basic. Like, is it worth the money? No, absolutely not. Go get the Milani one for like $7. It's the same exact thing, but super cute. It's like a chubby little container and it smells and tastes good, but it's nothing that will change your life. And then lastly, let's talk about this. I can't wait, you guys. I can't wait because it's going to be a minute. So this is not sponsored. Like I said, I succumbed to my artificial intelligence snooping, spying on me, advertising from my phone. So I kept seeing this as an ad, but it was a produced ad. So from the company where they were saying, want to know your signature scent? Do you want to know what it's like when, you know, people say, oh, that's so-and-so signature scent. Like they smell you coming. And I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't believe it. But then they took a compilation of people that I guess did sponsored posts with them, compilations of their reviews, and having that personal opinion advertisement aspect, like it was personal. So it was like me saying, hey, I use this service and I love it. That gets me. So like the super produced and fake and scripted or what, I don't. But when it's personal opinion and they're like, oh my God, I was like, that got me. So obviously I did it. Basically you take this quiz and they ask you age, your birthday, your favorite types of scents, but not so much, or not just on fragrance, but also random questions like, are there any of these scents listed here that you like how they smell? And it'll say like cotton balls, mothballs, crayons, bleach, or whatever. And you answer, and you're supposed to answer completely honest without any shame. For example, I love the smell of acetone, you know? Yes, I do like the smell of tobacco or gasoline or whatever, you know, like you have to answer completely honest. And what they do is they will send you 3 perfumes based on your preferences that they guarantee you will love. And then a random that doesn't fit into the specs of what you like, but you will like. And what they say is that they have like an 89% success rate, that they nail it that much. So you answer the quiz, they mail you 4 samples, and 89% of the time they get it right. Now they do mail you 4, so they're kind of stacking the deck. It's like you get to vote 4 times versus just get to vote once. I mean, if they said they had an 89% success rate and they mail you 1, okay, I get it, but they do mail you 4. The ones that I was sent do give me the impression that I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely something that I would like. For example, number 551 has Lily of the Valley, Amber, and Sandalwood. So you see what I mean? There we go. And then there's this one, Jasmine, Magnolia, and Tuberose. I'm a little bit hesitant on a few of these because there's a lot of white floral. And I can't say I'm a fan. I can't. I liked it for a while, but now I'm like, not so much. Okay, 307 is Mandarin, Basil, and Sandalwood. And then I think this is the one that they're like, no? One of these is the one that's not in my wheelhouse of things that I will like, but they guarantee I will like it. This is 57 Vanilla Passion Fruit Tonka Bean. And then if you look at it, so it says that it has the major scent profiles, and then it has a description. So like this one says, sophisticated, warm, sensual, wear regularly, luxurious, cozy, opulent, fun, spring day, nice dinners out, fresh, sunny. So they took, oh, look at this, rich pastries on a beach. They took kind of like the responses of how people described it and put it in the description. So let's try 57. I don't know. This one sounds like it's going to be the one that I like. 57. Oh, it does smell pretty. Let's let that one air out a little bit. Then we'll do 743, Magnolia, Tuberose, and Jasmine, described as graceful floral warm, sophisticated, graceful, perfect date night fragrance, light feminine, strangely good, light and delicate. All right. This smells like a Macy's counter. It smells pretty, but it would be something that I smell like on my mom 25 years ago, you know, like pleasures from a stay. Okay, Lily of the Valley, Amber, and Sandalwood, described as striking, mixed smoky, delicious, cozy, elegant, hints of leather, jazz club. Jazz. No. Mm-mm. Oh, that smells good. This is the one that's not supposed to fit in my profile. Oh, that smells really good. Oh, I take it all back. All right, this is the one that I was like, yeah, that sounds exactly like stuff that I like. Mandarin, basil, sandalwood. Fruity, cheerful, woodsy, peach, creamy and cozy, comfort zone, passion fruit. All right. Let's see. Oh God, this smells like something I used when I was young. Oh crap. That's gonna bother me forever. That is gonna bother me forever. All right, let's see. 57. This one smells a little smoky. Okay, that maybe it's just like my. I really like this one. Wow. Okay. The one that I was talking the most about, like in the white floral, is I think the one that I like the most. 743. All right, let's see this one. God, this smells like I've used this before somewhere in my life, at some point in my life. Wow, I like that. 307, I think. 307. Okay, so here's the deal. You take the quiz, you do the whatever. Like I said, this isn't sponsored. I actually paid for mine. I think it's a $25 kit and you get the 4 samples. But if you pick one of the flavor, if you pick one of the scents, that applies to your purchase of your fragrance. So it's $25. It includes shipping, I believe. I used promo code. I just Googled like a promo code for Noteworthy and I saved $5. I think it was favor 20 or something, the code that I used. So I saved $5. They send it to you. And then that money that you use to get your samples will apply if you make a purchase. Otherwise you just, you get stuck with the samples, but they're pretty big samples. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to let these marinate and then check in later and tell you which ones. I definitely don't like this one. Like this one's an instant no, definitely not. Vanilla passion fruit tonka bean, number 56. See, and it assaults me. So that's a no for me, dog. All right. Let me see this one. This one smells like something I already have. A lot. So similar. I wonder, but I'm just going to have to let it sit there. We should have Parker smell them later and see what he thinks. Oh, and also they are, what do they say? Good ingredients, clean ingredients, cruelty-free, something. They're sourced ethically. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out of turn, but if you look at the website, it says that they're like better ingredients. It is cruelty-free. They have good quality stuff. I'm doing a really good job. I'm so happy this isn't sponsored. I don't know. A ver, papito, ven. Let me have you smell something for me. Come here. Smell something for me, okay? You're gonna tell me which one smells. Come here. Which one smell? What? Just if you like how it smells, just say yes or no.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. How about this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What about this one?
No.
No. This one? You don't like this one? Why do you not like it? It smells like boy?
No, it smells yucky.
Smells yucky? Okay, now of these two, which one's your favorite? This one? Or this one? Okay, this is the one that they said I was supposed to like the most.
It's me and green.
Interesting. All right. Cool. Thanks for your help. There you go. That's so interesting. Okay, well, there you have it. From the mouth of an 8-year-old, he wants me to get 307. Anyway, I'll leave all the information for Noteworthy. We are definitely going to have to pick this back up later, though. This is supposed to be like a foolproof way of picking fragrance for you. But I don't know the science behind it. Maybe I should look into it because I'm like, this one does smell good. It has a little bit of a powdery, like a gummy bear / citrus / powdery vibe to it. And this one, I swear I have this in my collection somewhere. It just smells so familiar. Anyway, that's it. I'm hungry. We're going to go eat. What else are we going to do? Pick up a cake, get into trouble, get some cinnamon toothpaste. This is what we got going on. If you guys want to know what's on my lashes, I'm also using a new mascara, and I still don't know if it has the stamp of approval. In terms of look, it does have the stamp of approval. I just want to make sure that it doesn't get any of those little crumbly, crusty bits at my lower lash line. It's the Bambi Eye Mascara from L'Oreal, not the black tube, the silver tube. Isn't that crazy? You know what else is crazy? Next week, I'm going to my friend Alina's med spa to get a lash tint and lift. I'm very excited. You guys, it's almost 5 o'clock. So in case you were wondering, and in case there were ever any doubt in your mind whether or not I'm capable of setting a goal and reaching it, cinnamon toothpaste. And because we were there, I told Parker, wouldn't it be great if, as a couple that loves and respects each other, we try cinnamon things together? And of course he said no, respectfully, but we're still going to. And while we were there, we were like, okay, well, the freeze is coming. What should we do? Is there anything really great that we need to get? And then we found this. And no, your eyes do not deceive you. It is a full human-sized octopus with really soft tentacles. Can you see the tentacles? Look. He can hug you and give you all his love. Well, look at his face. He's so happy. And now he has a home. So yeah. I would say this has been a very successful Saturday. We ate. We bought cake. We found an octopus. We found cinnamon toothpaste. Sophia, want to say hi to your friends? Say hi to your friends. What are you doing? I missed you. I missed you. What are you doing? There's my girl. Oh, I love your nobbin. Oh, that's a nice nobbin. Yeah, that's a nice nobbin. What did you do when we were gone? Did you call your boyfriend? You better not. You better not. No, you're my angel girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. My W. My W. Look, in case anyone forgot, this is your cool t-shirt. Tiny influencer. Yeah. Do you want to brush your teeth with cinnamon toothpaste? Oh, she's sneezing. About 1:30. Happy Sunday. Getting a little bit of a slow start to the day. So it's freezing outside. I think it's like 13 degrees. I know you guys are looking at my lip. Do not sleep on the Ulta lip stains. When I say they're better than Benetint from Benefit, yeah, if you guys are my age, maybe a little older, a little younger, you guys remember all the rage when it actually came out. It's super similar, like the type of, I'll show you guys what I'm using. Actually, that might be easier. So the holiday gift sets at Ulta, like the Ulta brand holiday gift sets are really awesome. I found this little lip stain. Did I say lip tint? I found this little lip stain kit from Ulta, like the actual Ulta brand. This is the color I'm wearing. Isn't that incredible? You guys are probably looking at my lashes too. We'll talk about that later. These lashes are incredible. But we got sort of a slow start to the whole vlogging business here because we went to have lunch for Mateo's birthday. We went to, I don't remember the name, but I'll link the restaurant. It's a Korean barbecue place. We had cake, we did presents, super fun. But as I was sitting there, I was like, of course I did. Forgot to take my vitamins. I told you guys at the beginning of this vlog that this vlog is sponsored by Mary Ruth Organics. You guys, right now is the time. So put it in your calendar. If you guys are someone like me that doesn't remember and you are lost without your phone or your calendar, set an alarm for the 22nd and the 23rd because my 20% Mary Ruth code will be stackable on their 20% flash sale. So it's gonna be your time to either stock up on your favorites or try them for the first time and become a convert. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Mary Ruth Organics is the vitamin supplement company that I've been using for several months now, and it is so good. You guys always say your nails, your hair, and why are you out of prison? No, you guys don't mention that, but I'll tell you guys why I made that terrible joke in just a second. But here's the thing. Let's have sort of a friend conversation. So if you guys will allow me to whip out my soapbox and stand on it for a little while, I had to get comfortable for this conversation. In the past, when I would forget to take my vitamins, my gut reaction or my inner voice would have been like, of course you forgot, because you're an idiot. You forget everything. If you don't set an alarm, you forget about everything. But now what I do is if I forget, I reward myself. Instead of insulting myself or shaming myself for forgetting, I come home and I'm like, oh, you know what? I didn't take my multivitamin, so I'm going to make myself a mocktail. I know everyone right now, because it's January, they're doing the whole like dry January mocktail recipes. No, it doesn't have to be January. It just has to be because you forgot, and it doesn't matter what time you take these supplements. It also doesn't matter if you eat them with a meal. And I'm pretty sure Mary Ruth loves the fact that you're going to take her supplements in like a fancy mocktail format. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so if you guys haven't heard about Mary Ruth Organics, they are an awesome brand because it's one of those brands of supplements that not only tastes good, is good for the entire family, tastes good. Oh wait, I already said that. And they're just so like people friendly, user friendly, edible friendly, like edible, you know what I'm trying to say. So all of us have people in our family that forget things. Or people in our family that are on a New Year's resolution, I need to take better care of myself journey. Or somebody in our family that's like, Mom, I don't like vitamins, you know, and you're like, you have to because you go to school and everybody licks each other and your immune systems need to like have a really, really thick rhino skin, you know? Or I don't like to swallow things. We have a couple of those in this house. So Mary Ruth Organics is awesome because it tastes good. It's good for the entire family, but also because they have a variety of types of products that your family could benefit from. So for example, I don't know, do you have elderberry fans in your life? You know, people that are hardcore believers in elderberry because it's incredible for your immune system. They got you covered. Do you have somebody that's like me that cares about their skin, hair, and nails more than their immune system? No? Anybody else? Just me? So that's me. And I'm also a big proponent of like keeping yourself out of jail, especially when you're really stressed out. So I'm going to show you two of my favorites, and then I'm going to show you guys Danny's ratchet bartending skills. So the stressless beans and the hair, skin, and nails gummies, you guys, you need these. You need these two. Like, just listen to me right now. I'm just going to put it out there. The code CoffeeBreak gets you 20% off. But if you use the code CoffeeBreak on the 22nd or the 23rd on Amazon, you're going to get an extra 20% off. That means you're going to save 40% on Mary Ruth products. And here's the thing. I know that the majority of you guys watching are already fans. Not so much, oh, I'm going to try it for the first time for 40% off. You're going to be like, oh, I'm already a fan, so now I'm going to stock up. Because those are the kinds of pandas that you guys are. These are the scare hair. I totally hybrid a word. You know what I'm saying. So these are basically like the ones that are going to keep you pretty on the outside. Your hair, skin, and nails. Then these here are the ones that are very, very good for you because they promote happy feelings. And when you're super stressed out, it doesn't matter because these are going to have your back. So these are the stressless beans. Here's the thing. I used to not be a believer in gummies for adults. I was like, what's the point? You're an adult. Swallow that thing and get on with your business. But what happens if it doesn't taste good? Or if you forget? Or if you use the excuse of it's a really giant horse pill and I don't want to do it to not take it? It dissuades you, right? So anyway, these are the stressless beans. They are so good. I love jelly beans. I know most people don't, which I don't know why because they're delicious. But these aren't so much like jelly beans as much as like a jelly bean gummy hybrid with a very delicious flavor. It has a really good bite to the teeth. But anyway, let's talk about this guy. I do love my gummies. And I love my gummies because I see them in action when I take them. And I taste them in action when I take them. But the liquid multivitamin is your best friend. It comes in a lot of different flavors. They also have one that you can take at night. But this is going to be your best friend for, I don't know, your kiddos, for your husband, if you make a smoothie in the morning, if you forget to take it and you're going to reward yourself with a mocktail like midday, or if you are in a hurry and you open the fridge and it's the morning, you're making your coffee, you need to get the creamer out, you're going to see it right there. So you just take your dose, right? And the thing is, I hate to say that something tastes good when it doesn't. That's not the kind of person I am. You can't force me when it comes to taste or sensory things. I'm not going to lie to you. And I'm really picky when it comes to taste and sensory things. So this stuff tastes amazing. I usually just take it by the spoonful. If I forget, I reward myself for remembering by making myself a really fun adult looking beverage. And sometimes I'll even tell my kids like, hey, do you want some of this? And then they feel all grown up drinking their little, it's a twist, okay? We call it a twist at home. Or you can just plop it in some juice like their Capri Sun or whatever they're drinking. They won't even know. Listen, if you're the type of parent that needs to lie to your kids to get them to take their vitamins, you're a good parent because you're getting them to take their vitamins. All right, so it's January. A lot of us have new goals, resolutions. I do not. I just want to remember to take my things. And so for me, having that perspective change has been a really big leap in terms of my mental health, in terms of healing, and also in terms of actually taking my supplements. So before I would shame myself, oh my God, you forgot. Of course you forgot because you're an idiot, because you forget things. But now I'm like, oh my God, you remembered. Let's make something fun. So that's what I'm going to show you guys to do now. So if you guys are doing New Year's resolutions, not doing New Year's resolutions, you have been meaning to try Mary Ruth Organics, you need something that is easy, that you can remember, that everybody in your house will take and enjoy. Now's your chance to check it out. The liquid multivitamin, you guys, that's probably the number one that I would recommend, the one that we have on auto ship, the one that's the best for the entire family. If you're shopping for yourself, I would say get these. I'm definitely going to get some backups of these because these, you know what's funny is I don't forget to take these. I wonder if it's because they're delicious and taste like fruit snacks or because they make my hair nice and shiny and my nails really long. But if you want a delicious, easy to take supplement that is going to have your family's daily essential needs for vitamins and minerals, now's the time. Jump on it, you guys. Coffee Break gets you 20% off. It gets you 20% off on Amazon and on their website. But like I said, if you pull the trigger on the 22nd or the 23rd, you're going to get an extra 20%. What are you going to get? Okay, so I feel like I need to put on a mixologist apron or something right now because we are about to try Dani's Ratchet Bar. I feel like I should call it Dani's Dive Bar, you know, because what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What I'm going to do is celebrate myself for remembering to take my supplements. And whatever that looks like, you could take some LaCroix, you could take some Olipop, you could take some Poppy, you could take some orange juice, fresh lime juice, whatever berries you have lying around. You guys, mocktails are so easy because you already know what all the ingredients taste like and you just put them together and you make them look frou-frou and fancy. Or you bust out your glasses that you haven't used since before you had kids. You know, the ones that are just collecting dust in your bar area at your house, but you don't really ever use them. No? Am I hitting a nerve here? Am I reminding anybody of glasses like stemless flutes that you got for your wedding that you don't really... Yeah, now's the opportunity because it doesn't matter. You're going to be taking something that's good for you. It's going to be looking all kinds of fancy and you're going to be using ingredients that you already like. It's really not that hard to make a mocktail. And I think that's what was holding me back in doing all these drinks because I thought there was like a special format. Sure, I'm going to link a few of Mary Ruth's actual recipes that they provide, which is super helpful. I'll link those down below, but I just kind of take some inspiration and wing it from there. So, do you guys want to sit at my bar? I feel like I should put you like, hold on, maybe like right here. No, because then you can see the sink. We need to do like the whole like bar perspective, you know, and then I can put like a towel over my arm and shake something up. No? How about we just hang out? How about that? All right, you guys, welcome to Dani's Dive Bar. Can I interest you in a Mary Ruth's multivitamin lemon twist? Oh, sure. I'd love to make one for you. I'm glad you asked. I have some crushed ice in this mason jar because I'm trying to be super cool and trendy. I really like mason jars. I'm trying to tease people that like mason jars. I really like mason jars. We're going to take this beautiful Meyer lemon. They are in season right now, and any opportunity that I have to eat a Meyer lemon. Yes, I said eat. I did. I did not use that word incorrectly. I meant eat. And then I'm going to take some for garnish, and then I'm also going to take some for juice. So we're going to take this beautiful, oh man, you don't even know. Look how pretty this lemon is. Did you know there were pretty lemons? You probably didn't because you hadn't seen one before. So we're going to take some lemon juice and we're going to put it in my little mason jar. Don't worry if you get seeds because we have a little shaker top. We're going to put some lemon juice in there. We're going to follow it up with simple syrup. This is to taste. Now, if you're going to have one drink, I would say just one little. That should be enough. But if you're like me, where sugar is very helpful for you and your mood, then you just do a little bit more. And then we are going to put in a few raspberries. Let's see, a few, maybe a few more. There's extra. It's vitamin C. It's winter time right now. It's 13 degrees outside. Okay, we're gonna put our little top on. We're gonna shake it like we mean it. I told you guys it was Danny's dive bar. We're gonna edit that part out of the video where we just broke a very fancy glass, but it's fine because we have more. Pretend the last, I don't know, couple minutes didn't just happen. You're gonna take your thing, you're gonna shake it. This is probably why I wouldn't have been a good bartender. My arms are too long, you know? Could you imagine the amount of glasses I would have to like repay from breaking? So the point of this part is to muddle your raspberries without needing to have a muddler. I don't know if it's called a muddler, but you know, the little stomper, the little wooden. You don't need one of those because the ice mashes those raspberries for you. Here's the thing. If you have a shaker and you don't want the raspberry like pulp in there, you can use it to sift it out. I like it because the crushed ice just, it all kind of like looks nice together. So, but that's your choice. So, you see that? Yeah. So that's the simple syrup, the raspberries, and the piece of glass. No, I'm just kidding. The raspberries, the simple syrup, the lemon juice. I can't take myself seriously. I really hope you guys don't either. All right. Let's do it over here. I'm worried now. Super worried. Like, do you see? That's pretty stuff, right? I broke one of these. All right. We're going to use some Olipop. Parker is the one that turned me on to Olipop and Poppy. Healthier sodas. Apparently, everyone thinks they're delicious. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll try it. They're not wrong. Okay. You see that? Olipop. Then we're gonna go with this. Okay, get ready. I'm scared now. There we go. Wow. Do you see that? Yeah, we did that. We did that, you guys. All right, here we go. Oh, that's pretty, right? Look at that. Oh, you think we're done? No, I told you we're rewarding ourselves for remembering. Okay, so if you guys look on the back of the multivitamin, it's gonna give you the proper dosing for whatever the person in your family is taking. Words are hard. As much as I would like to be a 14-year-old again, I am not. I am an adult. So my proper dose is gonna be 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. There we go. Look how pretty. Let me show you guys. Do you see that? I know, right? Okay, hold on. Let me stir it and then we can cheers. Yeah, I feel like I should like slow motion this. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. All right, you guys. So thank you for coming to Danny's Dive Bar to have this delicious cocktail. You know, only one glass was hurt in the process of making this drink. I forgot to cheers, you guys. Cheers. Happy New Year. Take your vitamins. When you remember, reward yourself. Nobody needs to know it's a Sunday. Almost 2 o'clock. We forgot to take our vitamins and we're celebrating. Or that it's 12 degrees outside. How cute is that? Yeah. Okay. So if you guys are fans, if you think you're going to be a fan, if you've been on the fence, if you need to restock, refill, want to have pretty hair, nails, and skin, or want to trick your toddler into taking vitamins because, you know, a kid does not like to take his vitamin. Yeah, whatever the case may be, and you've been on the fence, Coffee Break, the code Coffee Break, do not forget, will get you guys 20% off. Whenever you use it, you're going to get 20% off. However, if you set a reminder and remember to use it on January 22nd and 23rd, you're gonna get an additional 20% off. So the items will already be on sale, and then the code will get you 20% off. So I don't know if that happens very often where you can get Mary Ruth Organics for like 40% off, but now is your chance. So I'll make sure to list the recipe inspiration that I used for this beautiful mocktail in the description box of this video. I'll make sure to list a recipe without the glass part, and then I'll also list my favorite Mary Ruth Organics products. So the stressless beans, you need those. The hair, skin, and nails gummies, you need those. And definitely the liquid multivitamin. So this one is just one of those things that you're gonna buy, and it's for the whole family, so you don't have to feel like, oh, I'm the only one. No, don't worry about it. Go make yourself your mocktail. Put on your vintage fur coat. Have you guys seen that? That, what is it, mob wives trend now? Yeah, so I'm gonna go see if I have any sort of Muppet looking thing in my closet. Put that on. I'm gonna go sit outside in 10-degree weather, enjoy my mocktail, this stained lip, and my full face of makeup. Because I got nothing else to do right now. And I probably won't be able to leave the house for another like 2 days. Cheers, you guys. Do you guys remember I told you we have 2 pet crows? Yeah, listen. There's 2 in particular that I'm a fan of, Jeremy and Ramon. They like to stand on top of our chimney. And so when I bang the inside of the chimney, they like bang back. They're across the street right now. Of course they stopped. You didn't believe me, did you? Yeah, that's incredible. They are super loud, very big, very friendly, but I just can't, I can't groom them, you know? I'm starting to get really upset because my whole mission to like groom the local raccoons, the local squirrels, the local crows, like it's just not working. It's not working. The bunnies, like no one wants my love. I'm just so desperate. I have like this overflow from my 3 missing pups. I have this overflow of cuteness aggression that I need to get out of my system. And the crows just won't take the bait. The squirrels won't take the bait. The rabbits won't take the bait. I mean, poor Sophia, she's already tired of like the freaking love concussion I give her every day. Does anyone else need some love? Hey you guys, good morning. Happy Monday. Okay. Do you remember I told you that it was 10 degrees yesterday? Okay, well today it's probably like 6 degrees. And if anybody had a Christmas wish, it came true overnight. I'm about to show you. Oh, hold on. We say good morning to our girl. We say good morning to our princess. And our boys. Yeah. We got a little special corner for our babies here. All right, they are not missing out on this snow day. Hold please. Oh, it is cold. My little paw prints. We officially got some snow now that it's 5 degrees outside. I'm just kidding. It's officially 10 degrees, I believe. I don't think it's gonna get any worse. I think this is the worst of it, but it definitely was not like this in 2021. Do you guys remember? I don't remember if I vlogged it, but I mean, it was bad, super bad. Not like that. Okay, I need to go inside because it's cold. Little miss, I'm gonna interview you. Hold on. How are you feeling about this weather? How does the weather make you feel besides the static in your hair? Do you not appreciate? Do you like it? Do you want to tell your friends what you did yesterday, specifically at sunset? Do you want to talk about it? Or is mom embarrassing you? So today's Monday, which means the trash gets picked up. Parker and I were rolling out the trash bins. And in order to do that, we have to open the garage and the gate. And then all of a sudden, we close the garage and the gate and go inside, and little miss is nowhere to be found. So I start to panic. The pitch in my voice goes up like 1,000 I don't know, levels. And I'm like, Sophia, Sophia. So we run outside. She's in the neighbor's house, in the alley in between our houses. And the more that I call for her, the faster she runs in the opposite direction. Are you trying to run away? Are you an old lady just trying to have an adventure? I was so like, seriously? And at sun, like, it was about to get dark. It was 8 degrees outside. And she's making a run for it. That is not how I wanted to end my Sunday. She scared me, but at the same time, it's like really funny to see her coming into her own and like seeing her personality again, because all of these things that she's doing, she used to do when she was a puppy. She was like the most sassy, playful puppy ever. She would sleep on the coffee table. She would yell at you. She'd play hide and seek. And now she's doing it again. But you're 15. You can't be running away. People don't know that you're a 15-year-old dog. They're not going to know how to take care of you. You got to stay with your mama. Got it? Just unbothered. Unbothered. Yes, you are. Hey, you guys. Happy Wednesday. I could not finish off the vlog without memorializing what today is. Very special day because it's a weird science oddity, let me tell you. I have a son, my firstborn, officially turned 12, and I'm still the same age. How does that happen? I don't know. I don't know how that happens, and I also don't know how God gave me 2 living beings and expected me to keep them alive. So we could not end the vlog without showing you guys today is a very special day. My son Mateo turns 12. So we put up a couple of decorations. We've already celebrated him like 12,000 times officially. He had that Korean barbecue with grandparents and all the parents. And then we did Mavericks basketball game with his friends. And then today, guess what? Besides me bringing you lunch at school and having lunch with you, guess what we're going to have for dinner?
Lasagna.
Yes. He's my Garfield. Can you believe you have a 12-year-old brother? Here, I'm interviewing you. Can you believe it? Oh, wow. Okay. Got it. And this little miss, yes, you're getting a haircut. We're about to drop you off at the groomer. Is there anything you want to say? You want to show them a before and after? Yep, look at this. Crazy, furry, all over the place. Yeah, they can give you a haircut. I'm going to brush you in the car before I drop you off so that they have no excuse to shave you. Because we don't need a shaved dog. No, we don't. No, we don't. You slept hard, huh? My poor baby. All right, we all ready?
Yes,
I really want to state for the record, memorialize for the record, this is the first time in over 17 years, maybe, that I am completely alone. Like, wherever I live, wherever I'm sleeping, wherever I'm laying my head at night, I am alone. Nobody's here. There's no dogs, there's no kids, there's no partners, nobody. It's just me and my Roomba. I feel like I need to do like a little dance or something, like put on some music and be like, yeah. I never said I could dance, okay? What I also never said I could do is bake. So my littlest son, Daniel, was like, Mom, do you have any more sour bread? He checks the freezer and there's no more bread. So I had to place like an emergency wild grain order yesterday for just a bunch of sourdough loaf. And so I told him, I was like, no, I ordered more. So he gets home from school and then he's like checking the freezer. He's like, where's the sour bread? And I'm like, I just ordered it today. Anyway, so I never said I could bake. So that's one thing. The other thing is my son really loves Mateo, my oldest, the 12-year-old's birthday's today that I'm still the same age, that one. So he really likes that really like cheap pink strawberry box cake. I'm hoping, if God is on my side this morning, that I can make it happen for him. I'm not making any promises. I told him I would bring him lunch at school. That's going to happen. But I'm not quite sure that I can make this baking happen here. So we're just going to follow the box and hope that it works out. Hopefully, it will. So, I find myself leaning over a lot in this vlog. Welcome to Danny's Ratchet Bakery, where we already have the eggs, water, and oil in this bowl. And we are going to take the powder mix and we're going to mix it. Yep, we're going to mix it and we're going to make the hot pink cake. That, because you know strawberries are this bright color. And then we're going to put it in a bundt pan and then we're going to bake it and then we're going to put sprinkles all over it. Because what's probably going to happen is the bread is going to stick all in the bundt pan. I don't know how Nothing Bundt Cakes does it. That's probably why they have the thick frosting, because it sticks in the pan. So we've done all the tricks where like you grease the pan, you pam the pan, you know what I'm saying. You put the oil, you take the napkin with the oil, you melt the butter, you do the butter with the light coating of flour. We've done all the things. Bundt pans, I just think it might be the shape of that specific bundt pan that I have, but it's Calphalon, and you will never, ever make me break up with Calphalon. Love that brand. I wonder if I should put some sprinkles in the actual batter. That might be fun, right? I wonder if I even have sprinkles. The one thing that I never do, which is great, is my cakes, cookies, whatever, are never dried out. Usually a little raw, but they never dry out because we had a pastry chef when I was in culinary school, like our baking quarter, Chef Lou. Shout out to Chef Lou. She is one good looking lady, let me tell you. It was like Lucy Liu in her youth, but like forever. Super beautiful teacher, also beautiful personality, but also when she said something for real, like seriously, you believed her. It was scary. It was scary. And she was like, you don't overmix. If you overmix, you develop the gluten. You develop the gluten, it becomes chewy, and then it ruins it. And you basically, like, why are you even in this career if you're going to ruin your food? I'm like, okay, got it. Got it, lady. So never overmix. If there's a couple of lumps in there, it's literally not the end of the world. What is the end of the world is when you use a bundt pan and all the bread sticks in it. So this is the bundt pan we keep talking about. Got some oil in there from this morning. I was trying to get ahead of the game, you know, because I knew today was not going to belong to me because usually most days don't belong to me. And so I kind of prepped everything so I would just have it ready. So the minute I dropped off Sophia and Mateo, I was going to say Sophia and Wesley. So the minute that I dropped them off, I could rush home, get it in the oven before I also have to get some work done and bring lunch to Mateo at school. All right, here we go. Pray for me, you guys. Pray for me. If you guys don't have a silicone spatula or a turner, make sure you guys add silicone coated, covered, or just silicone in general. Spatulas, whisks, turners to your collection, because there are a lot of things, and we don't know this, like off the top of our head. This isn't something that we learn. Like if you are going to, I don't know, let's say make a meringue, and you have a stainless steel bowl and you have a metal whisk, you're not supposed to hit metal on things you're gonna eat. It ruins the metal, but you're also not supposed to eat any of that stuff. So always make sure that you have, oh, I forgot to add the sprinkles. See what I mean, you guys? Get so distracted. All right, let's see. We don't got a lot of work with here. We got classic Jimmy's. Then we got a couple of these. How about we do a mixture? We're gonna, yeah, there we go. That was just an excuse to use the little container up. All right, now we're gonna do some classic Jimmy's. Boom, boom, boom. You're saying, hey, Danny, why are you doing that? Because you should have put it in the bowl, in the batter, before doing that. Don't worry, guys. I have a plan. My plan involves the chopsticks. You can't even see what I'm doing. Hold on. You guys are just watching me be like a crazy lady. No idea what the crazy lady's actually doing. There we go. Hopefully this doesn't mess with my non-stick layer coating. And if it does, don't worry. We'll cover it in frosting. There we go. Best part, you get to lick the chopsticks. There we go. Don't look at my dirty sink. I'm gonna open the oven. Take your cake. You put it in the middle. Wait, hold on. Oh, I hate this camera. There we go. All right, there you go. Danny's Ratchet Bakery. We are gonna get some work done before I have to pick up lunch for Mateo and take it to school. But in the meantime, we're gonna bake a cake. Wow, I went out in public like this, huh? Okay, I'm gonna go get some work done, and then when the cake is done and stuck all over the bump pan, I'll show you. See you later. Get over here! Get over here! Let me see that haircut. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's a good looking haircut. You want to show everybody your haircut? Hold on. Let's take off your jacket. Okay, ready? There we go. Wow, let me see. Oh, no, don't show people your taco. This isn't OnlyFans. Let me see your haircut. Wow! Oh, you had a nice haircut. Oh, are those bangs? Did you get bangs? Oh, you're so naked. Oh, you're so naked. Hey, you want to put on your Keroppi sweater? Let's go put on your Keroppi sweater. Hopefully we're in view. Yeah, come here. All right. You're being so difficult right now. As per usual. As per usual. But it is 17 degrees outside. It is. We want to make sure you stay, get over here. We want to make sure you stay healthy. There you go. Oh, that's nice. Let me see. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, there's my princess. Oh, I love your smile. I love your smile. There's my pretty girl. Hey, do you want to go flip a cake? Oh, all right. Let's see if we can do this. I'm going to go flip a cake to show you guys. It's cooled off. Close our oven. Here we go. Here we go. It still feels a little warm in the pan. But, oh man, I'm scared. I'm scared. All right, y'all, you ready? Boom. I heard a clunk. I heard a clunk. Oh boy. Okay. Oh! It's gonna be a good birthday! Look, and you see the sprinkles? Yay! Oh, that's awesome. So this still is a little bit warm. We're gonna let it cool before we frost it with some of that super, super delicious grocery store frosting. And I think that's it. Yeah, so it's 10 now. At noon, I have to leave to go buy some chicken fingers from Mateo's favorite restaurant, then go have lunch with him, then come home, then make dinner. Yeah, I love that he loves frozen lasagna. You know, like, yeah. Oh, come here. Come here. You want to tell people you like frozen lasagna too? Yeah? Are you hungry? You can eat breakfast now. Yeah, because you look so pretty. Okay, you're going to have an attitude all day, aren't you? Yeah, like more than usual. After she gets a haircut, more than usual attitude. Mm-hmm. Feeling fly, huh? Feeling fly like a white guy. I love you. Oh, she smells so good. much as I hate to say goodbye, just kidding. As much as I hate to say goodbye, we do got to wrap up the vlog. It is a Wednesday. I do have to like get on with my life and recognize it's my kid's birthday and not put a camera in his face. Have you guys noticed? The shift is happening. The shift into teen is happening, and I am unwell. Loves taking pictures with me, loves spending time with me, loves to be in the vlogs, but when there's more people involved, like witnesses, it's not his favorite. Anyway, if you guys have some cute, kind, friendly words to leave for my baby, please do so in the comments. I know it gets him all super excited. But for now, we got to take off. We got to go pick up kids from school. We got to make frozen lasagna. Mind your business. And I also have to remind you guys, Mary Ruth Organics, if you've been on the fence, if you've been wanting to check it out, do not forget that the code CoffeeBreak saves you 20% off on Mary Ruth Organics products on Amazon, also on their website. But if you are smart, super patient genius, okay, maybe not, maybe you just need to set an alarm. So if you guys forget things, set a reminder on your phones, on your calendars. On January 22nd and 23rd, Mary Ruth Organics products are going to be 20% off already. They are having a sale. You can stack the code CoffeeBreak and save an additional 20% off. You guys, mocktails, liquid multivitamin, stressless beans, hair, skin, and nails gummy. Those are the things you need to put in your cart. Just listen to your best friend. You know, maybe don't listen to me on advice about making a cake at home, like a DIY, bake your own cake. Don't take that advice. Definitely take my advice on this promo, you guys. It does not happen often. Anyway, anything and everything that you guys saw in this vlog, anywhere we went, you guys, I haven't been able to convince Parker to try the cinnamon toothpaste with me. It's gonna be in the next vlog, promise. You know what else I want to be in the next vlog? Build-A-Bear. You guys would go with me, right? Like you wouldn't be embarrassed? I know Mateo would go with me, but then I'd have to buy him a Build-A-Bear. He does like pom-pom purin though, so there's that. They don't have Keroppi. All right, I'm getting sidetracked here. Anything and everything you guys saw in the vlog, anywhere we went, anything I was wearing, as long as it's linkable, like my sweater, I will make sure to list and link them in the description box of this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit it already. It really doesn't matter. YouTube plays games. I love you guys so much, and you know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye, guys.